All right, everyone, listen very carefully. I've been talking to thought leaders, grassroots activists, a lot of people that I really respect, and there's a consensus that the tide has turned, and that is in our favor. We have just barely gone over the tipping point in a positive direction. It's only 50.001%, but it has finally tipped. You look at Europe, what's happening there with the protests. You look at what's happening in Canada specifically, Trudeau and others being shouted down and pushed out. You have that juxtaposed to what's happening in Australia and people, really getting freaked out about what's happening there. You have the stuff coming out with Fauci in the Wuhan lab and how all of that was manufactured. You have the forbidden horse paste debacle and, the mainstream media just having egg all over their face over and over and over again. And I've said this too, that the increment between when the fraud occurs, when the deception occurs, and when it's exposed, that increment is becoming shorter and shorter, just astronomically. Metaphorically, this is the months leading up to D-Day in World War II. Germany was preparing a mainland invasion of the UK, but as time went on, that became a pipe dream. There was no way they were going to be able to pull that off. But England was still surrounded and all of Europe was captured. So just because we have that turning point and we're preparing for a counter-assault does not mean that things are over by a long shot. But the tide has turned. So I am going to be shifting my content to solutions and a path forward. Here's the biggest point I want to convey to you all. The elites did reset everything, and they were the only ones that had the power to hit that reset button. But what they don't have the power to do is decide how that reset plays out. They think they do because they hit the button, but they don't. They just hit the reset button on 7 billion people. This is the most beautiful part, is we have an opportunity to reshape this world without them. They gave us the perfect opportunity to build new from scratch and to not need them anymore. In this article, it says that people took the last year and a half to soul search to find out what they really want in life, and they're reshaping what they want. There's millions of job openings, and 40% of the people who are currently in a job said they would leave, over nothing. This is our opportunity to decentralize our money out of central banks, decentralize our businesses out of mega multinational corporations, decentralize our governance out of federal and UN control, decentralize our information and sharing out of big tech. The Great Reset is now ours.